Troydell Odom making his way to the cage as he prepares for battle against Jarret Bailey. £155 matchup. Don't go anywhere as we have Marco Esparza and George Regalado taking on each other for the championship in our main event. There we have him. Troydell Odom, ready for action.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent makes his way to the cage, representing the War Training Center, Jarret Bailey.
And here we have Jarret Bailey making his way to the cage, 155 pounds. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. There we see it. Both coming in at the 155-pound weight limit, 5'9" versus 5'10". 5 years of training for 3 years versus for Odom. Odom looking for his first mixed martial arts victory here tonight, as Bailey looking to keep the streak alive and improve to 2-0. Has his work cut out for him tonight. Final touches for Bailey. Jarret Bailey, ready for action.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our 12th fight of the night's being brought to us by Team Chris and is scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes each in the Elevate FC lightweight division. Introducing first on my left, fighting out in the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing at 155 pounds. He's making his debut this evening. He's come all the way from Fairhope, Alabama, and now fights out of Houston, Texas, Troydell Odom. And across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, his official weight 155 pounds. His record stands 1 knockout, no losses. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Jarret Bailey. Referee in charge of the action, J.J. Ferraro.
I remember seeing this Bailey fight the first time. I remember seeing that knockout. This dude has devastating power. This is a guy to watch here, man. I don't know much about Odom, but I do remember watching Bailey fight, and he's got some pop.
Yeah, Bailey, super athletic, you know what I'm saying? And in his last fight on Elevate FC, he connected with the big knockout, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if he can keep that momentum rolling now in this next fight right now.
Man, he's already starting hard and heavy.
Jarret Bailey right here looking for that overhand right hand left hook counter right there off of the jab of Odom.
He's huge too.
Yeah, I mean, not an ounce of fat on Bailey.
Odom right here with a 1-2 down the pipe. But Bailey with the defense, then he comes back again over the top with some power on the right hand and a low kick downstairs.
Nicely timed. Yeah. The timing of that takedown from Odom was flawless.
That was a nice entry, and I was just about to say he really should consider trying to grapple some, because I don't know how long what he was doing could last on the feet.
Yeah, right there. And now Odom right here.
Can he secure the hook?
Take right here.
He's got his feet crossed. See if Bailey can address that. But in the meantime, Odom working for the rear naked choke.
Yeah, this is a big position right now for Odom.
Right now they're dry. There's a lot of time left on the clock.
Yeah.
He can really grind the face and make it extremely uncomfortable for Bailey in this spot.
Jarret Bailey gonna just have to be on his P's and Q's right now, you know what I'm saying? Just be on his P's and Q's, keeping his hands up right here to defend his neck as he tries to just reverse the position. Little wiggles to try to get the angle.
And Odom, he's working it. He might transition to a mount here and decides to rain down some punches. He's got the figure 4 across the body now. Bailey's in a very uncomfortable spot now with that figure 4.
Yeah, so for Odom right now, he's literally just got to keep attacking, keep his offense working, and then for Bailey, he literally just has to keep creating movement, trying to try to disassemble the spine alignment right here, little wiggles to try to get his back to the floor and work out of this position. But this is one of the most nastiest positions right here. This back take with a body triangle, you know what I'm saying?
And I try to like pepper in some shots here, especially as we get short time now, under a minute. We're at about 30 seconds. I just try and make sure that you score some points.
So right now, Odom is trying to invest a lot of time in possibly finishing that choke. If I was his coach, I would try to advise him to belly Bailey down and see if he can land some shots.
And right here, we got a big reversal right now. Bailey on top, landing some ground and pound strikes.
Whoa!
And now we're getting elevated.
And he lands on his feet. What an athlete.
These guys are scrapping for sure. Let's go.
Now we were praising. Nice first round.
This is a good fight. This is a good fight.
Can't wait to see some highlights of that first round as both fighters show you what they can do. Bailey showing you the power from his feet, but Odom, the slick grappler, able to time a nicely done double leg takedown and able to control the majority of the round with that back take. That's what won him that round, in my opinion.
Yeah, he was slick with that takedown, the timing on it, and then when he saw the exposure for the back, jumped on it, got to the body triangle, rode out the whole round.
Take a look at this, Ricky. Look how he lifts Bailey up. Bailey lands right to his feet.
Yeah, he stands up right there. Bailey landing like a cat, get on his feet right here, and then right back to the scrap. We got a fight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
My guess is Bailey's a little more cautious about, you know, a little more aware of the wrestling coming into this round. I think he just kind of forgot that he was in an MMA fight, was throwing bombs, and just got caught sleeping.
100%.
I expect him to be a lot more careful here.
Over there with the boys at War Training Center, they're well-versed, you know what I'm saying? So they got the full bag of tricks. They're well-versed on the ground game and the stand-up game. So right now, it's just going to have to be up to Bailey to make the adjustments right now in the second round. And then for Odom, literally just put the fight right back in that place where he was comfortable. And now Bailey looks to get on top now with a big takedown and a big slam.
Nice turn of events there for Bailey. Now Bailey showing his ground and pound prowess.
Right here, he's coming with some bombs. The forward pressure from Bailey. Odom circles around, get himself off the cage.
I think Bailey's trying to make a statement. He wants Odom to know that that takedown was a fluke. Odom doing a good job in staying composed.
Yeah, he's using his feet right there to get out of the danger whenever he's getting trapped on the fence, using his footwork to try to circle and slide away with his hands up.
Odom sending a message of his own saying this ain't no fluke.
He was about to elbow him. Good thing he remembered.
I know what you're saying. It did look like he was going to go for that elbow to the side of the ear.
Yeah.
Can Odom finish this takedown?
It's funny. I actually thought that was a bad injury from Odom, like sort of the Frankenstein's monster takedown, but it ended up working. He pushed him up against the cage and was able to wrap his hands.
He's got him up against. Odom's got his opponent up against the fence. His hands are locked, but Bailey right here using those underhooks right here to just keep him a little bit of that defense right now, so he's not getting put on his butt.
And that's just physical strength right there. You know, being able to pry up and keep your legs spread apart. That's a strong man.
Of course, there's always an element. It's the technique, but always an element too of the physicality too in these fights.
Breaks the hands. Switches to a single.
Bailey right here showing good technique right now, stuffing the head, putting pressure on the back of the neck of his opponent. Reverses the position, and now Jarret Bailey has the position with the clinch and then the knees to the body. The cage control, that was the word I was looking for. Oh, and now some hooks and some more knees from Jarret Bailey and some big uppercuts.
And Bailey going for it. 50 seconds left.
That's still a lot of time in this second round. And for Odom, he needs to swing and answer back some way, somehow. The referee's looking at taking a good look at this, and then for Bailey, keep the pressure on because it looks like the ref is about to stop
Odom's
it right
in trouble. Odom's in trouble. And Jarret Bailey with the TKO victory here tonight over the double tough Troydell Odom. Man.
Bailey right there, overcoming the adversity of the first round, making the adjustments, putting the pressure in the second, and coming with the barrage of punches to get another TKO victory. That's 2 stoppages in the bank right there for Jarret Bailey.
Bailey is a beast.
Title, you know?
Let's take a look at that replay, gentlemen, as Bailey just smelled blood and would not stop with his barrage of punches against Troydell Odom. Odom had his moments, but tonight is Jarret Bailey's night, and that guy is going to be tough to beat in this division, gentlemen.
Yeah, 2-0 in the lightweight division, like I was saying a couple of seconds ago. We could be seeing this guy, Jarret Bailey, possibly fighting for an Elevator FC title in the near future, you know what I'm saying?
That would be appropriate. Let's make this one official. Hand it over to Colin Cantrell.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, JJ40, calls a halt to the action at 2 minutes, 31 seconds into round number 2. Your winner by TKO, Jarret Bailey.
Congratulations to Jarret Bailey. Let's see if next time he can make it 3-0.
I was impressed. Fought through some adversity there.
Yeah.
You know, the first fight we saw him, he just blew through the guy. And then this time, I think, you know, good experience, getting put on your back, getting beat up a little bit, having to fight those chokes, and to come back from that adversity and do what he did there. It's a great learning experience that he just got there, as well as a win.
It's all experience, baby, for
No
sure,
doubt.
for sure.
Great win for Bailey, as that moves us along to our co main event.
Oh, we only got 3 fights left, eh? Man, I'm having a fun time hanging out with you guys.